2021 was something special, and without going into any of the parts that make me want to cry and vomit at the same time, how did it go by so fast? Remember sitting in high school with like the god-awful Miss Dewberry? Those classes were like 45 minutes. They felt like decades. I remember staring at that stupid analog clock and thinking, I'm never getting out of here. Now here we are. It's 2020. And I go, and all of a sudden it's 2022. Please God, be 2022 and not 2022 as well. Please. I forgot to turn on my pretty lights. Yeah, that's better. I want to go over the stupid things that I just looked at the monitor. Wait, have I been looking at the monitor instead of the lens for the whole part of this video? Oh my God. Today, I want to take a look back at year 2021. If I were to put my hand on top of a magical Uno deck, I want to draw the vulnerable and honesty card. I really just want to overlook the stupid things that I did and hopefully talk about them so that you can avoid them. One of the biggest mistakes that I made in 2021 was, Jesus, how did I get so fat? Was anybody counting the amount of cheesesteaks that I ate in 2021? Anyone? Who told my mom to allow me to buy an air fryer, chicken wings at home whenever I want?
Whenever I want?
Mistake. Delicious mistake. All right, listen, I'm just like a little bit overweight. It's nothing that I can't fix, but Jesus Christ, I am bigger than I've ever been. What up, 31? All right, next. I slept on TikTok for way too long. January 2021 was my first TikTok that was actually geared towards the content that I was wanting to make. Everything that had came before then was all just like random, throwing shit at the wall, throwing gaming clips, IRL clips, doing random trends and stuff like that. It was all completely random. And then after that, I tried going super formal, setting up a camera and a microphone and lighting for like every single TikTok, doing really high quality tech tips. That died pretty fast. However, that's not where I messed up. That was the good part of this. Tasting, testing, back and forth. It was like a content coochie board. Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Oh. Content charcuterie board. But seriously, I did all that testing and then I half-assed content for a couple of months, just trying different things out, and it was great. And then I got super half-assed with it, completely fell off, and then I just like lost all momentum for those first couple months. Completely dropped the ball. However, now I'm back on it, and if you'd like to see bald man scream at things, follow me on TikTok. With TikTok, it has never been so easy to get so many eyes on you for such little effort. It's insane. Listen, you can give me every excuse in the book. I've heard them all. Keep posting. Keep trying. Keep posting. Keep trying. Keep watching. Do new trends. Document different things in your life. Respond to comments. Respond to comments in other people's TikToks. Did you know that you can reply to a video for a comment that's not on your TikTok now? Content. So keep trying. I'm begging you. I know that everybody wants to build a TikTok just to bring the viewers over to your stream, but I'm telling you, there are so many really valuable things that can come from building an individual community on TikTok that might have a little bit of crossplay with Twitch. You will be really surprised what will come out of you being a better short form content creator. Listen, as somebody who tried streaming on Twitch for 7 years, take it from me, somebody that wanted nothing more than hundreds of people on my channel, take the time, learn these other platforms. You would be surprised how much you might actually enjoy building a community on a different platform and actually having both communities instead of being like nothing but a funnel towards Twitch. I know that's the end game, but you might find something awesome elsewhere. Just remember, different platforms can have different content. Your TikTok doesn't have to be all about your stream. Your TikTok can be a different part of your personality. It can be an encapsulation of different hobbies that you have that might also tie into Twitch streaming. But you're never going to know if you don't get in there and try it. You know what else I slept on for too long? YouTube Shorts. The beta of YouTube Shorts has been around since March 18th, 2021. Now, while the UI inside the app leaves a lot to be desired, and the implementation of Shorts within, and the implementation within Shorts not seeming like it really fits into the platform, but they can work on that. The viewing experience seems kind of misplaced, at least to me it does. The audience reach and the impact cannot be ignored. Don't let me be the first person to tell you that like the success that people have been having with shorts is immeasurable. What's crazy about both shorts and with TikTok is you can create content for the first couple days. It can completely tank. And then all of a sudden you go back and look like, holy shit, that video got 5,000 views. That was like 4 days ago. What the hell? And what happens is your old content becomes like a video carousel for the people who are already following you. So like with TikTok, have you ever noticed when you follow a new channel, their previous videos show up in your For You page like more and more often? So the more that you're putting out, the bigger library you have of content, the stuff that you created before is now doing work for you in the present. And that's kind of one of the end games of being a content creator, right? Is to have your older content start to do a little bit of the work so you're not constantly grinding. As a total beginner on YouTube, have a look at these stats. When you see these numbers, I want you to take a guess. Which videos are shorts and which videos are super high produced 5-10 minute videos? Da-na-na-na. Look at that. The shorts have way more views than the videos that I spend 10 to 20 hours on. That's so weird. Look, I get it. You might not want to be a portrait video content creator, but the mindset that you should have is think about how many of these eyes could eventually be funneled back to your other content. If you enjoy making that type of content, it's super beneficial for you. But the fact that you can create shorts and then get that many views, who knows, that stuff might start to get recommended in their feed. They can recommended a longer version of one of your YouTube videos, and maybe that grabs their attention. It's free attention. And this hasn't been a thing in content creation for a long time. Take advantage of it. But Naaackers, you spent half of 2021 not taking advantage of it. Shut up. That's what I'm talking about it right now. I'm trying to get it into you and get it into me. Get it into my brain. Get out of me. Some of these shorts are low effort, high reward. Please do me a favor, make a promise to yourself. Find a way to put these into your schedule. This next one is just a weird thing. I don't know what it is about streamers, but we for some reason like to make Oscar speeches out of announcements. We like hype them up beyond belief. And then a lot of the times we end up just letting our community down because we don't follow through. Look, this is really anecdotal and this might be the wrong take. Stop yourself from using the following phrases in the future.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Can't wait for you guys to see what's next.
Working on big things.
Next year is going to be my year.
How ironic for a New Year's Eve video.
Huge announcement coming soon. Notifications on.
I'm saying this to myself when I'm saying, I'm gonna look at myself on the monitor. I'm saying this to myself when I'm saying this. Shut the fuck up about it. All right, dude. Is it done yet? No? Get back to work and fuck the fuck up. Listen, I know. You want to get people hyped. I know. You want to let them know that you have something exciting in the works. No one cares. It's just you and the content, baby. Announce it when it comes out. That's when, make a big deal about it. Stop the whole like dopamine dragon chase, okay? It's not good for your brain. Chill out, hunker down, get back to work. Speaking of like wasting time, which I'm pretty good at, I spent so long talking about changes. I made a super long video about the changes that I was going to make. And then I just like petered out and I started doing all the things I said I wasn't going to do. I kept playing video games. I didn't do as many podcasts. I was wasting time not doing YouTube, not doing TikTok, not doing YouTube shorts. And I absolutely screwed myself. As far as like the potential growth that I could have had this past year, completely dropped the ball. Of course, there's so many other factors about like 2021 being like the worst fucking year in history. But seriously, I should have just went full send into switching my content over to tech. My stream has been beneficial. The YouTube channel has been beneficial. My TikTok has started to take off. There was no reason for me to hang on to it, but I wanted so badly to keep playing video games on Twitch, even though I told myself for years, why do you keep doing this? And I just want to let you know that I do it too. I do it too. I have those same thoughts, those same reservations, and it's burdened me for a long time. But that's a 2021 story, not 2022. On a more personal level, I could have done a way better job of telling the people in my life when they did a good job. Personally, on a one-on-one level. You know when you have a friend that announces something huge and it's either in the format of a tweet or a post and you respond like, holy shit, this is awesome. Congratulations. I'm so proud for you. Do me a favor. Do your friends and family a favor. The next time you see something like that, reach out. Hit them up in the DMs and say, hey, I responded on Twitter, but I just wanted to say this is freaking huge. Congratulations. You deserve this. It will mean so much to them. I can't even tell you. Interact with it. Feed the algorithm and then hit them up in the DMs. As creators, we can get really, really caught up in what we're doing and taking those 30 to 60 seconds out of our day to reach out to somebody that we care about seems impossible at the time. And as somebody who has made a lot of friends online and as somebody who the majority of their friends are people that you've met online, this can be a really great way to help like oil the relationship, right? It can help like maintain it over time because we can really get suckered into our isolation and just focusing on what we're doing. And then our relationships can kind of fall off to the side. And it's something really, really small that you can do to help maintain that friendship or that relationship with that person. Speaking of that, if you're a dude like me, you need to tell your fellow dudes how good they look on a more consistent basis. They got a dope shirt, good tie, they got beautiful eyes. Tell them. They need to know. Us dudes gotta boost each other up a little bit more. Even if it makes you just like a little bit uncomfortable, man. Just like tell them how good they look. Tell them you love them. Give them a kiss. Holding a microphone makes this part of my arm all sweaty. Is that why comedians are constantly switching hands? Oh my God, my arm is sore. I'm usually sitting down and I can like brace my microphone on my chest a little bit, but standing up, you actually got to hold this thing. Jesus Christ. On a more business note, I definitely got caught up in looking at creators around me. There's a pretty serious condition that I suffer from called CCAP, Content Creator Analysis Paralysis. Now, I'm going to guess that you've never heard of that because it's not real. I just made it up. It's something that I've noticed in myself, but at the same time, I always thought like, hey, is this a necessary evil? In the beginning of 2021, I really just started going out there and consuming as much content as possible, especially when I landed onto TikTok. I didn't know what I was doing, so I would watch TikTok for hours just trying to get an idea of what other creators were doing. Going out there, find creators I liked and that were doing were things I liked, and just swallowing massive loads of content. And when I finally decided to stop playing video games on stream, I started to put together how I wanted my live streams to go and how I wanted the podcast to go and in what direction I wanted to go. And then how my TikTok content would do that if I wanted to do TikTok live, how that would funnel in, and then YouTube and YouTube shorts. So I just started watching more and more and more. That led me to start writing scripts and documenting ideas. And whenever I would be out and about, I would start writing down video ideas or start writing down TikTok ideas because they were coming in so fast. And then I froze. Paralyzed. So many ideas, and then I just couldn't figure out how to get them done. So before the winter took off, I really started to take mental health into consideration. I got back into meditating, back into doing my breathing routines, really changed my diet. I stopped going out to eat for lunch at work at all, completely cut caffeine out of my life now. I'm now 2 months free.
Caffeine is the devil.
If you feel like you hate it, get rid of it. I can't tell you how great it is a life without it. Caffeine is the worst. Caffeine is like nicotine levels of addiction. I'm not joking. And I've had both. So listen, if you are stuck with your ideas, if you feel like you have overcompensated for script writing and ideas, just like take a step back, take a breather, take a couple weeks from not writing down ideas, from script writing, and then just like consume a little bit of content and take a break and then come back to it. You might feel a little recharged. Normally at a time like this, I would take the end of the video to throw out my goals. What are my plans? What do I want to do? What do I want to accomplish? I'm going to stop doing that, and I'm just going to shut the fuck up. I'm just going to work. I'm just going to keep learning. There are so many things in content creation that I need to get better at. I need to get better at audio, at lighting, at storytelling, at video editing. I have so much to learn there. But you know what? Thankfully to YouTube, there are endless amount of resources that can teach anybody how to edit videos. Shout out to DaVinci Resolve, my homeboy. And yeah, I'm just going to get back to work. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you sticking around, giving this video a listen or a watch. Creating YouTube videos has unlocked a new level of creativity in me that I really didn't know existed. It's been really cool to just kind of enjoy the creative process of video making and just like getting out of the box. That is both my brain and my creative box. And look, 2021, this past year was so rough. It was just so much for everyone. But I really hope that in some quarantine and some isolation that you were able to do a little bit of soul searching, or hopefully you were doing a little bit of exploration of yourself and your future and content creation and figure something out. You don't need to figure it all out. I have nothing figured out. I have nothing figured out. But I'm still here recording shit and posting shit. And I hope you do too. And look, if 2021 was completely debilitating, completely paralyzing, just make yourself this promise. Spend Q1, spend the next 3 months getting out there. Branch out with your content. Throw some YouTube shorts at the wall. Even if you're just taking some of your TikToks and throwing them up on YouTube, watch out for DMCA. Musics and TikToks is not okay to be music on YouTube. Be careful with that. YouTube. But yeah, just don't force yourself. Don't rush yourself. Think about it. Just think about it. All right, you poo-poo heads, I'm going to bounce on out of here. I hope you had a great day, and thank you very much for checking out this video. I'll see you later.
The things that you say are so nice, and I cry in the shower sometimes. But it's a good cry. There's nothing like... You know, there's crying, and then there's crying when your genitals are visible. I want everybody in this chat to think right now, like, when was the last time I cried, but I could also see my